Hello everyone, welcome to Let's to Memorize Something. आशा करुछि समस्ते भलरे थिबे। आज आमे आलोचना करिबा 2017 रे आसीथिबा PC-2 क्वेश्चन संबंधरे। आसंतु आलोचना करिबा। आजिर प्रथम प्रश्न डू इज डायरेक्टेड to era is human to forgive is divine. Punctuate the sentence. एठी to era is human. एठी semicolon हबो एठी semicolon हबो काहे कि ना semicolon कौन करे ना से separate to clauses related माने टू क्लोजली रिलेटेड क्लोज को कौन करे सेपरेट करे सेटमें ह्यूमन टू एरा इज ह्यूमन से सेमीकोलन लगे टू फॉरगिव इज डिवाइन नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन we feel that he is right man for the job change into passive एथिरे we feel जोड़ा कि अछि कोन मेन क्लॉज ସେଇଟା ହିଁ ଟିକେ ଚେଞ୍ଜ ହବ ଆଉ ଯାହା ଅଛି ସେଇଟା ହିଁ ରହିବ we feel ଯୋଉଟା କି it is felt ହବ କଣ ନା it is felt ହବ ନହେଲେ then ଯାହା ବି ଅଛି then ଯାହା ଅଛି that he is right man for the job ଯାହା ଅଛି ସେ ହିଁ ଲେଖାବ next question Lisa said how beautiful the rainbow is turned into indirect Lisa said एडी कोन एक्सक्लेमेटरी सेंटेंस अछि एडी कोन अछि साइन अछि सेति Lisa exclaimed that the rainbow was beautiful next question Alexander found himself days in unmanned island fill in the blank with the correct preposition a blank से हमें preposition लगेबा एटी होछ आइसलैंड एटी गोटे सरफेस बा प्लेस रे नेम जेहेतु अछि एटी प्लेस अछि जेहेतु एटी हमें कोन बसे को प्रीपोजिशन on बसे Alexander found himself on an unnamed island next question my mother is a teacher she is in भुवनेश्वर माने मो माँ जने टीचर जे कि भुवनेश्वर अछंती combine the sentence using relative pronouns आमे कोन करबा ना my mother who lives in भुवनेश्वर is a teacher जे कि बास करूछंती मा रहउछंती भुवनेश्वर से जने कोन टीचर दुडे जे को सेंटेंस एठी माने combine हे गला next question the station master cannot say when the train will arrive name the underlined subordinate clause माने जो अंडरलाइन करा जाय छै जो सेंटेंस को तार नेम कोन हमें लिखिबा सेटा होची रिलेटिव क्लॉज सेटा कोन रिलेटिव क्लॉज नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन रिलेटिव क्लॉज आ गुडा कथा होचे रिलेटिव क्लॉज कहा संबंध रे माने सूचना दे ना होची नाउन से तार अधिकार विषय सूचना ता संबंध रे सूचना दे नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन 6 number answer all the questions choosing the correct alternatives and write the correct answer in the space provided a child gets exposed to language through listening speaking एहारो सठिक उत्तर a child get exposed to language through listening and speaking reading and writing speaking and writing listening and reading a child get exposed to language through listening and reading through listening and reading next question stress, intonation, and pause are the components of speaking, writing, grammar, vocabulary. Correct answer speaking. Correct answer speaking. Stress, Intonation and pause are the components of speaking. Next question, content analysis does not aim at this. Locating the main idea and supporting ideas. Option B, identifying important words, poetic dictions and expressions. Next, writing the summary of the poem. Next, identifying the rhyming word. Uh, सठिक उत्तर एठारे writing the summary of the poem. Next question, a word puzzle basically helps learners develop their skill in spelling and pronunciation, pronunciation and meaning, spelling and meaning, meaning and grammar. A word puzzle basically helps learner develop their skill in spelling and pronunciations. Next question, the objectives of teaching a poem are enjoyment and comprehension, enjoyment and appreciation, enjoyment and comprehension and use, enjoyment, comprehension and appreciation. That correct answer, enjoyment and appreciation. The objective of teaching a poem are enjoyment and appreciation. Next question, uh, number 7. Answer all the questions as for the instructions. I will Priya pass the examination if she does had use the correct form of the verb work with not. Will Priya pass the examination if she does not work hard? Does not work hard. Does not work hard. Next person. I am not a bird. I cannot fly in the sky. Combine the sentence using if at the beginning. Uh, he combine करिया if I were a bird, I could not fly in the sky. If I were a bird, I could not fly in the sky. I could, sorry, if I were a bird, I could fly in the sky. Next question, which stress mark is given below the syllable of word? Answer the question in the correct alternatives. Which Which stress mark is given below the syllable of word? Uh, सही उत्तर primary. What is the most essential before a book review? In answer the question choosing the correct option. Intensive study and extensive study. सटीक उत्तर intensive study. What is the most essential before a book? Intensive study. Next question, the word of the transactions and is fill in the blanks in correct answer. Next question, fill in the blanks choosing the correct alternative given in brackets. Reading the passage rapidly, forgetting the main item or gist of the text is known as skimming. Gist ପାଇବା ପାଇଁ ଆମେ skimming ହିଁ କରିଥାଉ. Next question, the process of writing a paragraph from a given diagrams is called information transfer, note making, note taking, writing. The process of writing a paragraph, note taking. Next question, total physical response TPR develops the soft skill of listening for doing, listening for predictions. Correct answer, listening for doing. Next question, a central activity aims at developing this listening skill and speaking skill, listening skill and reading skill. Correct answer, listening skill and speaking skill. Next question, reading a story is leisure hours comes under the reading strategy, skimming, scanning, extensive reading, intensive reading. Next question, extensive reading. Next number, uh, 14 number, fill in the blank choosing the correct alternatives given in brackets. Note taking involves reading and writing or listening and writing. Note taking involves reading and writing. Next question, Agreed is useful for developing guided composition or free writing. Agreed is useful for developing guided composition. Next question. Mother tongue is more used in class than English in direct method or a translation method. Mother tongue is more used in class than English in translation method. Next question. Uh, in communication, communicative language teaching, this is given more importance than accuracy, appropriateness, and fluency. Uh, Communication language teaching, uh, correct answer, fluency. Next question. Assessment is learning generates opportunity for test, self and peer assessment, individual and group assessment. Assessment is learning generates opportunity for self and peer assessment. That's the last question. ଆପଣମାନେ ଯଦି ଆମ ଚ୍ୟାନେଲକୁ ନୂଆ କରି ଆସିଛନ୍ତି ଆମ ଚ୍ୟାନେଲକୁ ସବସ୍କ୍ରାଇବ୍ କରି ପାଖରେ ଥିବା ବେଲ୍ ଆଇକନ୍କୁ ପ୍ରେସ୍ କରନ୍ତୁ ଏବଂ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ସହୃଦୟର ସହିତ ଏ ଭିଡ଼ିଓକୁ କମ୍ପ୍ଲିଟଲି ଦେଖି ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କୁ ଯଦି ଏ ଭିଡ଼ିଓଟି ଭଲ ଲାଗୁଥିବ ତାହେଲେ ହୃଦୟରୁ ଗୋଟେ ଲାଇକ୍ ସେୟାର ଆଣ୍ଡ ସବସ୍କ୍ରାଇବ୍ କରନ୍ତୁ ଏବଂ ଆପଣମାନେ ଡେସ୍କ୍ରିପସନ୍ ବକ୍ସରେ ଥିବା ଟେଲିଗ୍ରାମ ଚ୍ୟାନେଲରେ ଆସି ଜଏନ୍ ହୁଅନ୍ତୁ ଯାହାଫଳରେ ଆପଣମାନେ ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ଦିନ ଏମିତି ଇନଫର୍ମେଟିଭ୍ ନଲେଜେବଲ୍ ଭିଡ଼ିଓ ପାଇପାରିବେ। ଧନ୍ୟବାଦ।